The gauntlet was thrown down, and it's been accepted. Here we go. EASHL club action here on EA Sports. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. The Rangers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. New York's got a hold of the puck. The Knights look to start the transition game. Here's an odd-man rush. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Passes it over. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Feeds the puck up to Nyes. Receives the pass. Las Vegas plays the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Nyes. Nice poke check. Cutting to the slot. Oh, my goodness.
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic to make those kind of saves.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Chow's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Kreider's lugging the puck. Handles the pass. Sends it out in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Dished on over to Demon. The Knights played along the boards. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Las Vegas with possession in their own zone. And now he moves it quickly to Nyes. With possession along the wall. Comes up with a stop. Puck is frozen and we're going to face off. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. And they'll start with possession. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Quackenbush is getting 2 for tripping.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
And the power play unit takes to the ice their first chance to try to make something happen in this game.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
From the point, block shot.
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Quick pass over to Demon. Shuts the door with a great save.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Playing big in the moment there.
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Solid effort by the penalty-killing unit as the power play comes up empty.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Puts it on there. Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the sun scores. Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home. Well, he makes a beautiful play for this goal, James. It's all in the pass, his deception, and he really eludes his defender with his eyes. Then he's got his hands as an extension of his body, and how about his feet? Everything is moving. His awareness is off the charts, and as a result, they get the goal.
Taken by Kreider. And a good solid hit on that play. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Loses his balance on the play. Throws it on net from there. Sacrifices the body. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Las Vegas holds a noticeable edge in the shot department here, and they lead in the first. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Las Vegas grabs it near the point. And that doesn't reach the net. Great read with the stick. Slides the puck over. Drives to the sweet spot. And a quick check knocks the puck away. Came up with the save on that play. Moves it to Marner. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a short pass to Chow.
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Well, the goalies jump into the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time, but you can't see it when you got bodies in front of you.
New York cemented up right before the end of the first period, so what becomes the message now in the locker room, Cheryl?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finish the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency right from puck drop. And sometimes you don't want that break, James, because you're coming off of a shift, you're scoring goal, you want to keep it going.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Here's a centering pass. What a chance, but they can't connect. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Angles it over to Demon. And there's the save on the play. Picked up along the boards by Demon.
Sorry, guys. Case closed.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Las Vegas has to be feeling good about their game here to start this one as they lead by a goal in period number one.
It's been a tight game, James. I feel like they've competed for every inch of the ice. They were rewarded with that go-ahead goal hit, and now it's about not only keeping that lead, but extending it.
Strong use, scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Takes it to the net. And he takes the pass. And taking it away, and he comes up big. Period number one in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number two in moments. Put your twos up because the second period's about to go down. Well, let's see what we can get for an encore here as period number two is underway. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first. And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They've got to find a way to continue with the pressure.
locks him up off the faceoff. Quick feed to Quackenbush. Las Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Here they are on the attack. Picks up the puck in his own end. New York's got it along the wall. Picked off in the open ice. All alone. He scores! The breakaway finish. That's how you do it.
Well, fantastic read on the goaltender here to be able to bury it on the breakaway, James. Love his pace from start to finish.
Las Vegas has continued to punish in the offensive zone. Wow, what a night they're having.
Yeah, they've certainly established presence in this one, haven't they? Right from puck drop. I mean, they've been first to the puck. They've retrieved it. They've pounded it all over the ice. And it's been like a string on their stick.
Look out! Las Vegas takes hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Deming. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, it stays out.
He's been effective getting to the right places at the right time, but it hits the post again, James. He cannot get discouraged. We're starting to see his frustration levels increase.
Levels him with the hit. And that's poked away by Martin. There we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Oh, what a save! Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. Chow's getting 2 for hooking.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Face off and another opportunity to take a look at the man advantage unit here.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
So, power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James, and let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him, and they seem to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Marner's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Drives it to the crease. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James, and listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again. That's great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Las Vegas seems to be scoring on every single opportunity based on the chances they've created up big here in the second. Marner's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Intercepted in the offensive end by Deming. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Las Vegas has continued to widen the gap here in period number 2.
Yeah, continuing to widen the lead, and when you play with this type of lead, you can look a little bit different, in particular on the offensive zone. You can try different things, but one thing has to stay consistent, the way you attack the net.
Works it across to Deming. Play is called for offside. The Knights will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. The Rangers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. And he slides it quickly to Chow. Answers the call with a big save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Knights win the draw here in their own end. Into the offensive end now. Breakaway. Scores another one. And listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. Man, is he in the fly, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a is on fire tonight, and he's been their not-so-secret weapon here, James, with a hat trick so far in this game, and the other team doesn't have an answer for him. Even if they start shadowing him, he knows how to open up lanes to be able to distribute as well. So he's kind of a double threat, and you got to pick your poison.
Las Vegas has been all over them tonight. Offensively, they have been clicking on all cylinders. Marner's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off the night. And you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
From point blank, and he comes up again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Nice, is brought down. A penalty on the way. And they're going to be short-handed once again, much to the chagrin of these fans. What is that? Is that 3 in a row now?
Yeah, that's 3 in a row. You got it. And the fans certainly don't like it, but it's not up to them, is it? But now they're back to the PK. So difficult to get any kind of flow in a game when you're marching to the penalty box. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Mitro's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Marner's lighting up the game sheet tonight. Multiple points in this one, and it's not over yet, James. Really moving his feet. He's urgent with his first 3 strides, which means he's on the puck. But I also like what he's doing off the puck, the way he's opening up space, drawing coverage inside of the middle, and then moving the puck to it. I think he's been fantastic this entire game.
He got all that hit. The next game possession along the wall. He scores! And he completes the hat-trick there.
You gotta love it, James. I mean, he really brings it when he's on the road, right? He's been all over the puck, and he has just silenced the crowd. I think this is a goal that's going to wind up in the video room tomorrow because it all starts with the initiating of contact. I mean, you got to know why you're hitting the player, and it's not too purposeful. And this one is, it's to get the puck, separate the puck from player. His teammates are able to come in and get possession of it, and they execute for the goal.
Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And it goes off the stick and off to the side. Tony walks it away with the stick.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room for the buyout.
And he loses control of the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Demon. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end.
When you're trailing in a game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive. And you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
Second period nearly into its final minute here. For the most part.
This is just a fantastic drive. So much speed, a chance at one end gets countered, quickly goes the other way, and you catch the coverage off guard, and then they're able to score off the rush. Unbelievable play.
Las Vegas has generated tons of offensive chances, and as a result, they lead big late in the second period. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Las Vegas continues to lead late in the second period. They've had no shortage of scoring chances tonight. We got a whistle offside the call. Yeah, that's on the no-fly zone list. Here we go.
It's greasy, James. Everyone knows you don't shoot the puck after the whistle. You got a goalie that's unsuspecting, possibly traffic in front. It can be a dangerous play.
And an emphatic end to this one. This crowd is on its feet.
Yeah, they're on their feet. Both teams are on their feet right now, and you can tell that there's an animosity between these two. I was kind of waiting for them to drop the mitts, and that one's going to end in a hurry with that last punch.
I think they found the tooth that was lost, and both teams now back inside the face-off circle. bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports. We've got a third period just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. We've played 2 periods. Stars! And look who's on again!
You don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to have the stats. I love this snapshot from inside, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Las Vegas has generated a lot of offense tonight, and they lead it big time early in this third period. And now it's grabbed by Ryan. Tosses it to Devin. Puck scooped up by Ryan. Just a flushing hit against the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
Momentum. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
New York's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
Puck picked up by Petrov. Gains the zone through center. Las Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. I love his urgency on this play, James, as he is able to retrieve the puck and get in on the breakaway. I mean, his speed is an ultimate weapon as he separates himself from everyone else, giving himself a ton of time to make a move on the goaltender.
The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Kreider's got the puck now here inside his own defensive zone. And that's off a stick. The Rangers carry it along the wall. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Watson's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Simmons been the fastest player on the ice tonight, James. I mean, his feet aren't in quicksand. He's been exploding on the ice right now, just showing his pace and also finishing it off when he's one-on-one with the goaltender after multiple breakaway opportunities.
Las Vegas with a big defensive zone face-off. Quick pass to Ryan. Puck grabbed by Demon. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Long pass up ahead to center.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And it's turned aside by Watson. Goes right to the crease. Denies him again.
Beauty save Pat there. He's really owning his crease.
There's the whistle icing the call.
Quackenbush has been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Puck is dropped, he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Nyes. Steps inside the line. And he takes the feed. Shakes off the coverage. New York's got the puck along the wall. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Quackenbush. And a great save.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
New York's regained possession of the puck. Kreider's got it in the defensive end. Lays into the body. Taken by Quackenbush. New York's got the puck along the wall. Las Vegas looks to get things going now with the puck. Cuts to the paint. Oh, what a power save on the play.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low spot and makes the save.
Great pressure to force the turnover by Marner. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he loses control here. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip.
Like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
The Rangers are going to be short-handed because of a tripping call.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
And the power play is operating like this, been so successful. Yeah, you can pad your stats. Never knew this one because I was never on it.
Paints it over. Right in the low slot. Las Vegas will play the puck behind the net. Uses the force on that hit. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Devin's going to play it against the half wall. Sends it to the middle. Great defensive hits on play to pick it off. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Watson's able to make that save look easy, James.
Loses his check and he's on the breakaway. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net and goes high on like the lamb.
He likes the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution. That's how you do it.
The Knights' offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Quackenbush. Las Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Oh, it's taken down. Penalty coming up.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot tripping all day long.
Devin's got the puck, and here he comes. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
The Knights have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, a shot save!
Mitchell's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
He got all of that one. And it's a quick pass to Devin. Shot, but it goes off the inside of the post. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck. If you want to play fast, you have to have quick transition and a quick counterattack, and it's exemplified here challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you know, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.